My right arm is a lot stronger than my left arm.
Great success.
Well, hello there and good morning. How are you doing, Growler, Kalantek, Jacob, JJ, Albandi, Reginald, Yeri MCOC? Also, Kalantek, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm happy to see you back again. And I did say, yeah, that I did overreact yesterday about that question, so my bad on that one. I have been quite grumpy lately. But, you know, nice to still see you there. JJ, what's with you tagging me in Discord instead of giving me... Whoa. What did JJ do again? What did JJ do? Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. I did feel a hero use and we're doing cosmic combat. Wonderful. Let's get them done. What's up, AB? How are you doing? Right, so we have some more of Magical Arena to do. You saw I Hulk Nasty? I did saw I Hulk Nasty. It was quite a funny video. Took you a while though. Took you a while. What's up, Mike? How are you doing? Remember to ban the word Loki. Okay. Okay. Can get that done. What's up, Accelerate, by the way? Good morning. Marv. Let's go ban the word Loki. There we go. Settings. Community. Loki. Loki. Episode 3. There we go. Here we go. What's up, Red? Good morning to you. Good morning, beautiful. Oh. Gonna make me blush there. Getting the right timing 20 plus range. Yep. Yep, well. No Loki spoilers and jokes. Right. So we do have some arena points to put up, because I do want to get as much units as I can. Also, by the way, guys, I have scheduled my 5G appointment. I have scheduled my 5G appointment. Right. Whoopsies. What's up, Arman? I'm doing A-okay. Finished Gauntlet, pulled Winter Soldier, Mr. Fantastic, and Kingpin. Good thing from Nexus. So it's a quite solid haul there. What's up, Arian? How are you doing? My 5G appointment is on 6th of July, I think. Or 5th of July. Something like that. I could have done it sooner, but I kind of said it then. Because I don't know if I didn't want to do it before, like for 2nd of July. Because obviously a ton of content will have to be made then and stuff like that. So if my head explodes, then I'd prefer to explode it after the 4th of July. Maybe I can become Magneto. Yep, maybe. Good on you, lad. Yeah. You guys see? Don't mess around with it. Just don't poke people like that. But yeah. I think he's so clever, Growler. Still gonna get timed out. You know I can time out mods. I'm quite sure I can time out mods. I'm like 90% sure I can timeout mods. I can give JJ probably an option to timeout mods too. I'm quite sure. Let me check it out. Maybe not. It's really good to give JJ permission timeout mod. Yes, you did it. I did what? That's like blowing on the fire. Yep. El Moron. JJ put you in a box. Very good. Very, very good. You can't? Ah, that sucks. That stocks. Come on then. See what you got, Sorcerer Supreme. You can message mine if it's release. It's freaking busy work schedule, man. Yeah, I'll watch it probably tonight with my girlfriend. My girlfriend started watching it with me, like with the last episode. So I'll probably watch it tonight before going to bed. Technically, I kind of can. Just FYI. Just FYI. I'm quite sure I can give another person administrative control of my channel, which is obviously extremely dangerous thing to do. But hey, what's up, JJ? How are you doing? How bad will Bishop's buff will be? I have no clue. I don't see future, my man. You can have as good of a answer, if not better, if you consult a fortune teller. Oh yeah, Sunspot has long been used for map 7 diss track. Beat Legs released Grandmaster Solo for the third time. Nice, well, congratulations. I don't pay attention to those. Whenever I saw that Guinness World Book of Records thingy, I just kind of find it obnoxious, to be honest. Stay away from them on purpose. Any idea for the new boss today? Nope, we'll wait and see, my friend. There ain't nothing wrong in not speculating about something that's gonna happen later today. I'll be streaming it though. I'll go live 5 minutes or 10 minutes before 6 today. And I'll be streaming it. But I'm not gonna speculate what it is going to be. I'll do my best to whack it as soon as can. TBA monitor tell us the future. Of course, of course. Yes, I'll go live 5 minutes before SOP goes live. And a new series coming up, 13 new ones. I don't like, come on, catch you there. Hopefully I'll work out on something. Honestly, I have been struggling recently a bit with myself and making videos and stuff. Just kind of burned out a bit. Do we know if the 9 fights get progressively harder? We do not know. We know nothing. What's up, PP? How are you doing? Last night, by the way, yeah, I did enjoy it. Me and my girlfriend binged a whole bunch of episodes of Clarkson's Farm. Man, it's funny. I like it. I swear to God, Clarkson can make any series about anything and I'll watch them. Any Ultron's only one metal immune to mags, right? And Ultron. No, Mysterio is kind of immune to mags too. Mysterio's ability accuracy cannot be reduced. What's up, Kabir Khan? How are you doing? What's up, Shortsy? I want you to take a break. You have been... Nah, it's not really burned out. It's just I haven't been doing well myself lately. But the Ultron's not quite immune to Magneto. It's just his function abilities will always work. Kind of. Yeah, I have seen The Boys. Of course I have. Everybody has been forcing me to watch that show. But here we go. So let's get to that 1 million milestone here, and let's just jump to the 6-star arena, finish off the 6-star arena, and you know, have a bit of fun, I guess. Don't be. Yeah, well, I think he's not the only sole owner of that quote. I think I used it way before Boys came out. And I'm sure there are many people who have used that for centuries. Only 1 mil? Well, I haven't put much effort in this arena, but it's okay. I enjoy Homelander? No, he's not. I kind of disagree. I actually don't think that Yellow Jacket is that underwhelming. I think his kit is actually one of the better ones. I just think that the damage is not quite there. Autumn Phoenix with Professor X energy. Alright. I mean, it still doesn't reflect what Phoenix should be. But I personally have a little bit of a soft spot for Phoenix, because I did use Phoenix in map 7 with like Emma Frost quite a bit. Helen Mirren's playing a big role. Ooh, I like that. Helen's one of, if not my favorite actress. Okay, so one more row of these scoundrels. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Right. Right. Yeah, I think that will do. Well, yeah, that's the thing is, I just think a lot of those things should be in Phoenix's kit, like in base, and then should be good. In reality, no champion that relies on multiple synergies is quite suitable, unless they're like literally game-breaking. But you know, knowing Kabam, there is a good chance they will buff Phoenix, and they will buff, I don't know, Super Skrull, and they will buff whoever else before they actually buff like Iron Man and the champions that really need it. Into anime? Yeah, I do watch a bunch of anime. I actually just caught up to Kingdom. Man, it's getting interesting. And I need to watch that Ragnarok, that XLR8 pushing me to watch. Then there are, oh, and probably also the Demon Slayer is what I still need. Well, I still haven't watched it. Nice movie of Century. Yeah, would be cool. And yeah, it's quite funny that they postponed Attack Tactics. When does AW season start? Like tomorrow? Today? Something like that. Basically now. Season be starting now. They barely change anything in war? Yes. They made it easier, to be honest. They made it easier.
Alright, get out of here!
Yeah, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, yes. There's only like one season of it, right? I saw that. And what's up, Mr. Shrek? I feel like with Jurassic Star Command Despel, they buff. Maybe. You don't know. It honestly seems like they're just buffing champions by throwing darts at a dartboard. Something. Record of run is about fighting, but the fights look like DSO. DISO? What does that mean? So I don't quite understand. Is it good or not? Tell me that. Just tell me if it's worth watching or not. Protect was the only thing that made it remotely hard. Yep. Exactly. And before that, and that was already like a weaker version of Stubborn. Stubborn was objectively, well, harder. But now, basically you can't quake few opponents. Okay, cool. It's like, okay. Most of those opponents who have the quote-unquote quake safety net are quite shit anyway, so. I think I personally... Siphon Wars were a bitch, to be honest. Flow Wars were very, very bad as well. Especially initially. Those were very annoying, yes. But I also hated Siphon Wars because everybody, even if you played perfectly, you just took a ton of damage for no goddamn reason. So I think Siphon Wars were the ones that annoyed me the most. Today just done Gauntlet Awaken my name out of 6NX, feeling really good. Nice, congratulations, Sharma. A good job. Yeah, now all the big yellow number champions are gonna pop up, so yay. Our President CGR shall be free. I don't think he's gonna be all that influential anymore, to be honest. Okay, cool. The fights all that make up for the show. So, are you telling me not to watch it? Show the rank for guillotine and then after ramp up. Chaos opponent before reaching. That's one of the reasons why I don't like guillotine. That special 3 finish condition is a really big ask. Smaller numbers are good too. Well, you can't really use iHulk in war though. But yeah, I think Siphon was the one that annoyed me the most. Because it was just endless potioning up. Every fight you had to potion up in Alliance War. Like with Flow, yeah, okay. If AI didn't work with you or if the fight went dodgy, you eat level 3, you're like immediately dead, right? But that's kind of like when you mess up or when you don't have a perfect plan. But in general, if you know exactly what you're doing, yeah, the fights are annoying, but you're not automatically taking a ton of damage. With Siphon, before it got nerfed, it was just brutal. You parry and immediately out of parry like 8% health is gone. You parry second time, like 12% health is gone by parry. And God forbid you're going up against somebody that drops like multi-hit special in blocks, like half of your health is gone. And you're like, well, that was fun and interactive. And you did fights perfectly, as in like you didn't mess up, you didn't like miss a parry. You just parried basically the minimum reasonable amount of times. And you had like 40% health loss. Assassins and iHulk are best mates, what do you mean? Of course. I can make that all I want. Yeah, I don't think iHulk is gonna be used in war. This is robbery. Oh, you had me over 6-star Bolt Fury. Tidal sitting on 6-star kill. Ah, poor man. You don't have a 6-star Nick Fury? Don't pick the mutant TFRCC. My options are C105 Namor, C20 Professor X, and Sunspot. Well, I just go with Namor first. Get that prestige sorted, boy, and then you can work on whatever else you want to work on. Telling you that, okay. Oh no, it's fine. Oh, CGR? Yeah, I don't think CGR is also gonna be... I don't think CGR is gonna be top champion getting used. Especially in top wars. And in those wars, the damage doesn't really matter how hard you hit. I mean, the hard you hit good, but... Stop bullying CGR. CGR police will appear. Let them come. Let them come. Who's better at rank up? Falcon, Sim Supreme, or Mole Man? I drank... they are 4 stars. At the 4 star... Are any of them awakened? At the 4 star level, I think I'd go... Well, Mole Man. No, Falcon. Probably Falcon, I think, at that point. I think I'd go Falcon at that point. 4 star arena feels like never ending. Well, that's the point, though. Like, I almost never finish like all the I have never, I think, finished all the milestones in like 2 star arena and stuff like that. So I'm not fast if I don't catch the very top end milestones. Namor is a potato to fight with. You're absolutely right. I'm not a big Namor fan. I'm kind of coming around a bit. I have started using him slightly more, but I'm not a big fan. Now I have gotten 6 star skill awakening him. I'm sure you'll be fine, man. Do you have 1 point in willpower build? I have been considering using build. At the moment I don't. I will do when mastery presets are a thing. But right now I just leave my defense as is and I never change it, so I kind of have to keep 3 points in willpower there. What happened to maintenance? I don't know. I was asleep. I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay, let's just smash this bish. Stop poisoning you. Stop poisoning me, you witch. Okay, hands up. We're in the CGR police. Yeah, no, we don't care about CGR police. Tonight the last rift? Yeah, true. True. Yeah, his ramp up is very bad. He's definitely not a favorite of mine to play. I have a SIG 200, a rank 3 6 star, and I do use him now and then, but not a big fan. Yeah, I do like builds like that. I would definitely appreciate it all. Anyways, it is what it is. You know what I mean. Can't have it all. Domino better than CGR? No, that's just false. That's just inaccurate information. Nah, special objective Summer of Pain will be more bloody hard. Well, that's only gonna be week 4 anyways. So for now, just let it be. It doesn't matter. What's the point of kind of amping yourself up and being scared of something that may not come? As in, or something that may not happen the way you think it does. It will come alright, but could be fine. Could be crazy, but I'll deal with it when I deal with it. I'm not gonna spend the next 3 weeks worried about what those objectives are gonna be. Can you showcase a ghost gameplay with some quick tips right now? I have two videos specifically made to teach people how to use Ghost. One is how I learned to play Ghost, and one is how I learned to play Ghost without synergies. But right now I'm doing Arena, no. Like, I mean, I'll do a Ghost fight, but it's gonna be like 3 hits in Arena. Important is prestige if I'm only running 3 days of map 6. Well, here's the thing. Do you think you're gonna be doing that forever? People should start looking at prestige more like their credit score. As a kid and a teenager, you don't give a flying shit about some arbitrary number that means nothing to you realistically. You play your Xbox, your mom buys you food or whatever, and everything's fine. You're just chilling. You couldn't give a shit about your credit score. But then one day, boopity boopity boo, you, I don't know, meet a girl, and you guys hit it up, and you try to buy your first house, or whatever happens. And then all of a sudden it matters, and it matters a lot. And it decides everything that matters in your life. So here's the thing with prestige in this game. You're not gonna care about your prestige, maybe ever, if you stop playing, for instance. But if you're gonna carry on playing, naturally, you're gonna carry on progressing. If you're gonna carry on playing, something is gonna happen. You're not gonna stay forever in the same alliance, or not everybody's always gonna have the same mindset. And as soon as you're gonna have to start looking for new alliance, then all of a sudden prestige is gonna matter. Or if you're gonna want to get into better alliance, to get better rewards, or might not have anything to do with you. If your alliance disbands, prestige matters, finding any new alliance. And then you're gonna be like, well shit, I should have thought about this ages ago. That's what I like to say about prestige. Nobody cares about prestige at all until they do. And eventually anybody who plays this game semi-seriously does, because it does come into play right now. So you can choose to do whatever you want and just, yeah, be blasé about it. Or you can slowly but surely start thinking about it. It's up to you. Is he afraid of CGR police? Nope. Is it special to go so many times? Practice, my friend, practice. They are calm and not Thronebreaker by August, September. It's all on you, because you can technically farm. Yep, exactly. I completely agree. I think already it's all on you. I think you have had more than enough time to become Thronebreaker, if you have been playing for like substantial amount of time. How are you doing this fine lovely morning? You know, same old. Also have to consider that not everyone wants to play high tier. You will get me? Yeah, exactly. Not everybody wants to play high tier, but even if you're not playing high tier, when something happens, you're not likely gonna spend your rest of your gaming days if you carry on playing in the same alliance. Even if you don't want to play high tier, even mid tier alliances ask for prestige, set amount of prestige. You're not going to want to go to a worse alliance that you have spent last year in, for instance. You're going to want to go to equal or better alliance. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, is like, you might never want to necessarily yourself play super high, but if everybody else is caring about prestige, and something eventually does happen, you still need to find a new alliance, and if you don't have prestige, you're gonna be forced into a shitty alliance. Right for Summer of Paints, man? Yeah, I'll start the stream like 5 minutes before it goes live, and I'll get it done. Stop DMing me online, you're not good. Jacob is a stalker? Ooh, did not know. Well, again, it's entirely up to you how you want to play short sea. It's entirely up to you. I just explained to you the way I look at things in this game. Casual cow before I meet KT. And what are you now? What are you now, Armor? Gotta get my weekly load of crap on. I mean, how my ups, how my downs. It's all good. Are you alright that nobody cares about prestige until they need it? Exactly. And eventually everybody needs that number to be on par. Eventually everybody needs prestige. Why is prestige needed? It's actually kind of very silly. Only thing prestige affects is the difficulty level of your opponents in Alliance Quest. But with that also, well, what it directly affects, your Alliance Prestige affects the PI of opponents that you are getting in Alliance Quest. So higher Prestige, stronger opponents. And on surface level, why would you want harder fights in Alliance Quest? But harder fights in Alliance Quest give more points. Getting more points get you more rank rewards for doing the same maps. And getting more points for doing the same maps get you a ton more stuff. So all the top alliances are seeking the best prestige because they want to rank the highest and get the best rewards. So it's a system that I'm not a fan of, but this game has had since the inception of time. And it basically lets you get better AQ rewards. But ultimately it comes down to what alliances you are allowed in and what alliances you're not allowed in. And that obviously then translates into getting better alliance war rewards often. Well, not necessarily always, because they are AQ focused alliances and AW focused alliances, but in general, typically as a rule of thumb, if you get in better alliance, you not only get better AQ rewards, you often get better AW rewards, you get better alliance event rewards, and you know, everything where alliance is involved. Good morning, Pekka. How are you doing? That changed on Awaken ability completely? Yeah, it is quite useless. We'll see what they do. Grinding units for Thronebreaker, very good, very good. Only question is, why are you not Thronebreaker yet? Prestige only matters for top 100 IQ. I'm not necessarily sure if it's true though. Prestige is still used as an arbitrary tool to determine which alliances, quote-unquote, will and will not take you in. I don't even... Diablo 2. Okay, some game. Cool. And top tier alliances, so it's the only thing I consider. I also care about it because... the prestige champs. Oh, there you go. Well, 144, is that good? Good is... How do you look at it? Would it be good for my alliance? No. It's good to whom? Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, if your net worth is $1 million, is it big net worth? To most people, probably, yeah. To billionaire clubs, no, it's laughable. Like, you know what I mean? So it's always perspective, like, Michael. Like 12k prestige is very little for my alliance, for example, but it would be very huge for plenty of different alliances. Are all those rank 3? Yeah, pretty much those are all rank 3. Nervous champion and Iron Man 2. Nah, I'll be good, don't worry. Lady doing well, Jacob. Well against an order. Alright, well, you know, we all have ups and downs. But thank you for mashing those buttons. You may have done video on this, but why do top tier alliance still use line? I feel like the same. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Nobody knows why people use line in MCOC. Could squeeze myself. I think we need like 13 point. I don't even know what's our prestige. Still Spidey, Mallman, Nick Fury, whom to rank 3. Nick, all are duped. Nick Fury. Easy, Nick Fury is the GOAT. Nick Fury the best, Mallman second best there. Still Spidey, probably no. Get banned because I played MCOC on PC. I played because my phone is bad. I didn't hack. Yeah, well, that is still against their terms and service of conditions, because that I didn't hack or do anything is what's the best way to put it? It's up to you, but if you use like BlueStacks or whatever else people are using, then you have the option to modify the game. And then it kind of would turn into an honor system, whether you're playing fair or not, if they did allow that. So as far as they are concerned, if you use a platform that allows you to modify the game, you are breaking the rules. It's kind of like, yeah, they can't allow that. There could be a lot of problems with it in the past, but fortunately it's just one of those things. If you want to play this game, get a good phone. And I know it sounds harsh, but if you want to treat... Well, if you want to be gaming on a mobile phone, then you need to treat your mobile phone just like you treat games consoles. And yeah, it sucks. Obviously it sucks. But it's just the way it is. And in this case I understand the BAM as well. Because if they allowed that, and you can modify the game on BlueStacks, allegedly. I have actually never used BlueStacks to begin with, but that's what I have heard anyways. That's why it's not allowed, and that's why people get banned for it. So if you really want to see get buffed, I have answered this question every stream. It's all the OG Avengers to start with. Then we have like Groot and Sentry and whatever else not, but definitely all the OG Avengers and Superior Iron Man too. I think for me, I'm going to rank the champ. I think it's helping. Check how deeper. Well, and it's up to you. You can play how you want, but my opinion and my attitude towards ranking up champions is diagonally different. I'll always first rank the prestige champions, because the idea is, if I never cared for prestige, I never would have been in competitive alliance, for instance. You know what I mean? And if I wouldn't be in competitive alliance, I would have half as many rank 3s right now as I do. So why wouldn't I rank up some champions that are gonna help me to get where I'm trying to go, and then I will still be able to rank up more champions that I would otherwise anyways. Than just rank whoever I want. It just seems very short-sighted to me. But again, if you never ever plan to play this game seriously and you have no aspirations at all whatsoever, you can play however you want. But again, I could have, like, I have Namor ranked up, I have Thor Ragnarok ranked up, and Doom and Surfer and whatever else. And okay, let's put Doom aside, but I could have ranked champions that I like more. But I wouldn't be in my alliance, and if I wouldn't be in this current alliance, I wouldn't be earning as many rewards. If I'm not earning as many rewards, I would be ranking less champions, period, and my account would look a lot more shit. So I personally don't see it as some sort of inconvenience to rank up prestige champions, if that enables me to get more rank up resources to rank up more champions anyways. I look at it more of as an investment. But again, everybody plays the game the way they like it. There was a reason, I honestly have no idea. No, yeah, no, there's no reason. Something, thanks. $13.5 would barely be enough. I don't think we would be looking for $13.5 ideally. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't think $13.5 is impressive. I think it might be at or below our average. But we do have a few people dragging our prestige down. Best unawakened science champs? Quake. Superior Iron Man looks so cool. Best unawakened science champ except Quake. She-Hulk probably. No, wait, Human Torch, man. Human Torch is the best unawakened science champion. Yeah, Human Torch does not need his awakening ability at all whatsoever. So go with Torch. I would not personally rank up Archangel unduped. Looking join obviously, but I was curious what I don't know. Well, I can go and check out our average alliance prestige. $13,499. So we do have some people dragging it down. I don't think. Well, ASR mainly looks for like really good players with decent to good prestige. They can accept people with lower prestige if you're like playing really, really well. But yeah, maybe I don't know. I have nothing to do with like, you know, the recruitment and stuff of my alliance, so I'm not gonna comment on that. What's up, Jack? How are you doing? This is the shortest chapter in Act 6 to explore first. Shortest? Oh, 6.3 and 6.4 are shorter than 6.3 and 6.4 are exactly the same length, because that's when they adopted the 6 paths per quest thing. The rest of them are longer. So yeah, 6.3 and 6.4 are shorter than the rest. Which is the short? Okay, answer that. My first 6-star hero champion Marvel, but so G1? Yeah, that kind of sucks. He's not great. So I am above average? Yeah, barely though. Well, the thing is that 6.1 and 6.2 are significantly longer than 6.3 and 4. It's all good. I mean, again, I have nothing to do and I care not for my alliance affairs. When it comes to alliance game modes, I look at myself as a foot soldier. I go where I'm told to go, I do what I'm told to do, and I try to do it the best I can. I don't have any desire to have any sway in decisions regarding recruiting or strategy or whatever. I have done alliance leadership for like 3-4 years, and I never want to do it again. Rank 5 Morningstar Sentinel, both awakened. Sentinel for me. Think Ron's, but I don't know. Again, short C. I can't tell future, man. I can't tell future. I have no clue. Could be great. Could suck. I have no idea. You can, once again, contact your local fortune teller and she's likely gonna give you a better answer than I can. What's up, Salman? Okay, let's slap this in. Overall damage is already somewhat decent. Yeah, I do think that there is potential to make him very good. And some of the better buffs have been, well, you update only. But I can't say anything with any reasonable degree of certainty here. Leadership management is most thankless job. Yes, it is awful. It's awful. I never want to do anything with that again. It just sucks so much time, energy, and stress, and nobody, well, most people really do not have a clue or appreciate how much work is put into keeping Alliance together. What I hate worst is all of these childish dramas. Oh my god, he said that, and that pissed me off, stuff like that. Like, are you fucking 12? It's like, shut up and get on with it. Like, oh my god. That guy gave me these paths and he should know that my champions are not suited for us. Like, the fuck, man, grow up. I don't want. I get too attached and engaged, yeah. Yeah, I never want to do it again. Which skill 6 stars are? Rank 3 worthy and awakened. Okay. Mallman. Falcon. What else? Possibly Kingpin. Hey, what's up, Dalton? How are you doing? Oh, I don't know. I think Wolvie has his region on point overall, so I'm fine with whatever region he has. I think he just needs more abilities. Has come from this game. Game of Rage, and this is... I do hear that there are more drama-filled gaming communities, though. Killmonger also, Black Widow, the Origins, yeah, possible. Massacre. Again, I have no clue to know what Ronin buff will do for Ronin. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna try and speculate. Well, I would not rank 3 Guardian at 620 unless you plan to invest all of the 6 stones in him. If you are confident that you will be able to sig him up, and you are dedicated to sigging him up, sure, go for it. But not if you plan to leave him at 620. One of my favorite champions. I would not say that Killmonger is worth ranked on Duke, though. I would not personally want to rank up Killmonger and Duke. Never want to be a leader of an alliance again. Yeah, there are many people like that. Okay, I love this matchup. This matchup's quite good. You just get power like crazy. What's a relatively chill AW bracket for Thronebreaker play? I have no clue. I have no clue. Like, you do realize you're asking somebody who has only ever played Tier 1 Alliance Wars since the season started. And, yeah. It's like, I'm possibly the worst person for you to ask this question, because I have zero experience in anywhere but, you know, alliances that aim for top 3 or masters, like, you know? Like, why would you think asking me is a good idea? Yeah, sorry, no clue. 3 AM where I'm gonna get some insomnia. It's okay. Plenty of people like to stay up late. Never gonna rank Kingpin, he just heavy spams. No, that's just bullshit. Kingpin does not just heavy spam. You actually hardly ever heavy spam with Kingpin. Yeah, there are very good sides of community and there are very, well, there are toxic cesspools of scum and bullshit. So you just need to know which side you want to hang out in. Every community has like some sort of, you know, bullshit areas and stuff like that. What's up, Mr. Petro? How are you doing? When you work at the movie theater and halfway through your shift the power to your entire city goes down and everyone wants a refund. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Thronebreaker is so divided, so that doesn't make sense. You can have one rank 3 in Thronebreaker. Exactly. Thronebreaker is right now already oversaturated with several different groups of players. They need a new progression title desperately. Because, yeah, there are people who play completely different game from me, even. There are people who have, like, 40 or 50 rank 3 6 stars. And with no doubt, as soon as gifting comes, they will have a crap ton of other stuff, too. And then there are people who have 1 rank 3 6 star or 3 rank 3 6 stars, and they do not play the same game as I do. At the very least, not in the same way. So Thronebreaker is no valid. It doesn't serve the purpose anymore. What it's meant to serve is what I think. Tried Wolverine's region on duel, and I didn't even get a single big region in 22. I don't know though. Maybe. Wait, I haven't played Wolverine forever. I don't know everything about everything. Yeah, no, I do not know everything about everything. Shoots buff would just return. Well, I hope they do rebuff him as quickly as possible. I'm meeting in about an hour. That's perfectly fine, so you're gonna be here nearly the entire stream. Brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. Wasn't there a level 53 summon a few months? Yeah, there was. A perfect nickname for XLR, right? Now let us hear it. I rank 4 5-star hood. I'm waiting for his buff. I think a lot of people are waiting for it. Well, again, I understand where you are positioned because you are looking out for yourself, which is perfect thing. Like, for you. That's what you're meant to do. You're meant to represent your own interests, and obviously you don't want a new progression title. Because you have just reached it, and you finally feel like you are up top, Eric, and you don't want to be held back by anything anymore, because you feel like you have achieved everything. But the reality of the fact is, again, if you have 1, 2, or 3 rank 3 6 stars, you're not playing the same game as many people with 30 or 25 or 40 rank 3 6 stars are playing. And you're not in the same bracket, whether you like to admit to it or not. You don't need the same items, you don't look for the same things as they do. And then, therefore, that whole idea that Thronebreaker is an accurate representation of one's progression level in the game is just false, because it encompasses many different types of players now. Just like cab difficulty still is inaccurate representation of where people are, because there are people who just reached cab with like... when I played my mini account, it took me like, I don't know, a week or 2 to get cab title. And I had like 10 5 stars, maybe. Like, you know, 1 rank 4 5 star, I think. And I was cab. And then there are cab players who have like 40, 30 rank 5 stars. That group's too large, the same as Thronebreaker right now. What about Cyclops? What about Cyclops? Hey, what's up, Fluffy? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, Voldemort. Kind of funny though. You have to admit it is kind of funny. Namor. Yeah, Namor's definitely not a bad champion. Namor's a good champion. I don't think he's many people's favorite, but it's definitely not a bad champion. Just, yeah, decisions, up to you. I told you what I would do, and I told you why I would do it. We have different approach to things, that's perfectly fine. You do you. Expand finds this variation in the punch carry day. Totally forgot. Breakers and got butchered. As I usually bring cars. Oh. Well, you suck then. Get butchered. Yeah, we're playing Party Curse today as well. Oh, done some boo-boos in AQ. It's okay. All sucks. Of course. What, for guillotine? You're very happy? A lot of people evidently are happy. A lot of people are unhappy. That's what always happens when elections take place. We do cascading failure day 1, parry curse day 2. That's how we throw down. What order we do it? So we do cascading failure day 1. Then we do parry curse day 2. Day 3 is the one that you need to throw a specific type of special attack. I forgot how it's called. Or cover or whatever. Well, basically you can switch which special attack is allowed, but basically only one special attack only does proper damage. That's day 3. Day 4 is the one. Day 4 is the one where opponents gain more power, and you can like reset that increased power by dropping level 3. And day 5 is Sosei the Doom. That's how we normally do them. Yeah, I think turn the tide, yeah. Can Diablo be a good champ? Yeah, looks quite good. Hate party cards the most? I don't mind party cards, to be honest. As soon as you realize that it's only one fight where you can't really parry, and then the rest of the fights, it's fine, it's okay. I don't know why Kabamba does what they do, man. They do not explain to me why they pick champions that they buff. I'm not quite happy with their choices either, you know. I have Dragon Man and Supreme also. I want to see Diablo buff. Yeah, I want to see Diablo buff too. There's a decent chance that I might end up ranking Diablo. At the very least rank 2. Because, you know, there's a mystic that could work well with Liquid Courage, and that is something that I love a lot. What's up, Shawan? How are you doing? Happy or not? What is? Yeah, I know, Fluffy. Definitely, it left a lot to be desired, without a doubt. It definitely left a lot to be desired. What's my first 4-star champion? I don't remember first one. Something quite shit. I do remember that OG Wolverine was one of my first 5. My first one, I don't remember. Just could have been Gamora, I think. I know Gamora definitely was my first 3-star. But I don't remember if Gamora was also my first 4-star. I'm quite sure it was, because I was bringing 2 of them, I think. So, but it took me forever to get the first 4 stars, though. I remember that much. Disrespectful like that. Oh, look at that. Jacob's feelings are hurt. Fire once and 3 the fight the stun immune, intercept rebate heavies, patient. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Turn the tide can be annoying. August buffs are like OG champs. Yeah, everybody hopes that. Everybody hopes that for every month. Every month everyone hopes that it's gonna be the OG champs, and it never is. Just get cascading failure because of the counter tactics, but I don't mind it anymore. Yeah, I don't really mind it anymore either. Especially like if I use like Kingpin and Immortal Hulk, it just works out perfect. Paper Diablo looks pretty good. Yes, exactly. Paper, he looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait. Final rift today. Well, best of luck, Shawan. Best of luck. Is there a good screen recorder for low performance? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I'm not a technically sound person. I'm a bit of a monkey when it comes to technology. First 4-star. Over 2. 5 more. First 4-star was Juggernaut. That was December 2014 Premium Crystal. Still waiting for the buff. One day. I'm sure you're gonna get it. How many years ago did you start MCOC? I started MCOC when it started. It technically started, I think betas were around in like 2014 December or something like that. But I started playing it in like February of 2015, something like that. So. Volodya. Yeah, I know, I call you Volodya sometimes. I'm waiting for a Rocket and Groot one. Well, yeah, those should be coming as well, yes. Absolutely agree. And Drax and everybody else. Black Panther OG. You know, he used to be okay, I think. Reject technology, return to monk. Yeah, sure. Just looked on me. If I rank 3 Namor or Professor X, I'll go 10,750. Well, it's up to you. Figure out what you want more. You sure did. Yeah, see, I know things. Justice for Captain America. Yeah, Captain America should get a buff. I actually showcased that pre-buff OG Black Panther with synergies actually dealt more damage than he does now. Striker mechanic will work. I can't explain what I don't know, my friend. Can't explain what I don't know. So no. Oh, no clue. Fluffy. Strongest 1-star champ? I don't know. Don't care either. Well, I mean Wolverine arguably, because he's the one that has regen and can bleed stuff, so it's kind of useful. He's probably the better one. But I have no clue. What do you mean by strongest? Any of that info shared? Not. Well, the full details aren't out there yet, though. Yeah, but 1-star Colossus is not the buff. 1-star Colossus is like a pre-buff version. But yeah, I'd say Vulgar Vision probably. Good morning, excited for Diablo buff. My 6-star is double dupe. My 6-star is unfortunately unduped, so that's kind of bumming me out. What's up, Muhammad Usman? Hulk is the best one to have, that's also true. Hulk is the one that matters the most. Smack. Just call him Kunt. Best way to get ISO? Arena grinding, popping crystals, I suppose. Which was your first wish to get a specific? I don't know, man. There's always somebody that I want. The first champion I think that I really wanted was Doctor Strange. And I did get him quite early. But there's always somebody you're looking for. There's always someone. High for a W season? No, not really, unfortunately, because, like, you know, attack tactics ain't working. Protect is gone, and the rest of the defensive tactics are just rubbish. The map, if anything, has been made easier. The only thing at all that I'm looking forward to is getting the rewards after the season. Not actually fighting or warring or dealing with any of that shit, because it's just awful. They did nothing meaningful to war. If anything, they made it easier and therefore worse. So, Kabam is so bad at sorting out war. Oof. I could never try to get to that 1 to 5%. If I don't grind for a featured champion, I just kind of grind out for most or all the milestones and I'm done, so don't really know what the cutoffs are for that. Okay, you figured out something else. All the best coming up with a name. Never happened to wish crystals. They mentioned them, but basically they're not here yet. They don't know what to do with them. Will I still make AW videos? I'll probably give it a go, yeah. I'll probably give it a go. Iceman most? Yeah, Iceman was a lot of people's favorite when he initially came out. Did you use all your keys? Yes, I used all my keys on week 3. Now I need to get my last key to use it on week 3. Well, basically I made a video about my plan, so that's what I did. Well, my question to you, Shravan, is... do you plan to spend more than 15,000 units or $600? That's the first question. Do you plan to spend more than 15,000 units or $600 on July 4th offers? Because only then it really matters. You know what I mean? Because Thronebreaker offers are going to be better than CAV offers anyways. Unless you want to buy all the Thronebreaker offers, plus then some of the best CAV offers. Then what's the point? Any mods on? Yes, there are always some mods. There are always mods. They lurk and then they put people in boxes. What's up, JJ? The idea estimate cutoff for 6 Sim Supreme. Whatever it was, round 1 plus 5 million would be my estimate. I think he went for like 70 million. So I don't know, 78. That's my guess. At this point, it's not worth real money. It's okay, well, you pick whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying, like, why would you want to have access to CAV and Thronebreaker offers? JJ isn't here, she's lying. I know, she's always so mischievous, isn't it? JJ is like a Loki of KT universe. Well, you have literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times. Well, I'll never do it again. Don't worry, there are plenty of mods here. Approximately 10k units, with which I can get the first 2 offers for both. Well, okay, that's your plan, then do that. That is your plan, then do that. What's up, Marcus? But yeah, 2nd of July, it's 9 days. Very close. Very close right now, right? Emeroid. Oh, Emeroid is here. I like Emeroid account. I know what Shawan means. But if he can become Thronebreaker, there's very little point of waiting till then. I think, in general. Same in the weekend, I had to get new one. Lost my line account and had to make new one. How to get back into KT room. Slinger, just ask Jacob or JJ. There we go. Messiah is the Korg of KT universe. Come on now, that's too harsh. That's too harsh. You aren't buying all of the Thronebreaker deals. It's not fun. Yeah, exactly. My favorite comics, but the debate is whether his sig ability is relevant. I say it is. Yeah, I say it is relevant. It is obviously relevant. Not only he ramps up faster, which is always helpful, his buffs also become more potent, and by extension he becomes tankier and does more damage, so why would anybody says that they're not? The sig ability is not relevant. It might not be like mandatory, you know, but it's definitely relevant. Got your first shot of vaccine. I booked in my first vaccine thingy for 5th or 6th of July. Let me double check. Something like that anyways. So Mr. Slayer? Nightcrawler underrated? No. He's just not very good. Stealth Ghost coming in with a 5er. Thank you very much. Finish the gauntlet. Rank 3 chorus and unit minor MVPs. How have I been? Well, Stealth Ghost. I mean, I count my ups and downs.
Stealth Ghost 075 $. Just finished the gauntlet. R3 Corvus and Unit Man were the MVPs. How have you been, KT?
I don't know. Haven't been having the best time, to be honest, recently, but it's all good. Don't worry about it. All good. And congrats on doing the gauntlet. He's the Luke Cage of the KT. Yeah, there will be so many crystal opening videos very, very soon. Is iHulk good? Yes. iHulk's good. Your wallet is about to take a fat hit. Without doubt. Everybody's wallet is about to take a fat hit. July about, yeah, I know. June has been super stale with donuts as well, so it honestly, it fucking has been awful last 2 or 3 weeks. Very, very bad. To a point where I'm kind of thinking I should probably get a part-time job or something. But you know, it's all good. It's all the result of choices that I have made. You know, only because I could see him screaming noob to somebody down a headset. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I could see that as well. 5-star rank 3 necklace. So Rogan would have it out of corner. Got her down. Nice. That's quite interesting. Yeah, exactly. Volodya, go do that 7.1. I did 7.1 yesterday. Well, also, yeah, just get that 7.1 done, my man. Oh, by the way, Kalantek, when I say that, I already actually said it at the start of the stream, but I don't think you were here. When I say that, I think I probably reacted a bit too harshly to your question yesterday. I've just been quite grumpy recently, so I hope you're not like upset or over it. It's my bad. I shouldn't have been as you know. Let's say opinionated about that. But there we go. July 4th prediction video. Yeah, I think maybe I can make it today or tomorrow. I hope I can make it today. What will be on 4th of July in MCOC? Well, it's technically going to be on 2nd of July, I guess. But it's one of the biggest kind of like offer days in the year where it gives you the chance to spend all the money and all the units. Why does Enzo change? I have no idea why Enzo does what Enzo does. Lurk mode and grind. Alright, go get grinding, man. Go get grinding. You can just go as fast like Eddie's beard. Well, there you go. Give me the GOAT membership, don't worry. It's all good. Been running. I have been loving Professor X, Magneto, Phoenix. Hey, you run whatever teams you run. In general, I think the age of favorite questing teams and stuff like that is over. I don't think it's feasible to have like your standard go-to favorite questing team because every piece of content has different requirements. I'm already bad, and besides, you're my favorite MCOC entertainment source. So far. Pull the 6-star warlock and level him up immediately. Everything. You can rank 3. Should I do it? Yeah, you should. Do it. You should do it, Michael. Will you rank up someone like Red Goblin rank 3 just because of your prestige? Get about. I am not sure I would. It kind of depends on circumstances because those people that look for best of both worlds. Those people that want decent prestige champion and a decent champion always end up ranking twice for the same purpose. If you rank up something that's good for everything, then in most cases it's good for nothing. If you rank for prestige, look for top 5. If you rank champion that you think is good, look for the best champion that you have. You shouldn't be looking at compromise in that aspect. You always should, in my opinion, rank champion with a singular purpose in your mind that helps you get where you're going. It's just up to you to decide, where you're going. So, for instance, if you have Phoenix and Red Goblin, rank up Phoenix if you want prestige, or rank up whoever else you want to rank if you want the better champion, like Venom, for instance. Will it take money or units? It will take both. It takes either money or units. So, Katie, nice, that's sus. Who are you and what have you done with Katie? It's still me. Still me. Have 5k units for 4th of July. I will be decent enough. Well, I hope so too. Come on, be daddy, Shark Angel. How to get to level 60 from level. Use XP boosts and do a lot of story quests. That's how you get to level 60 from level 48. XP boosts and a ton of story quests. Referring to me when you might have been harsh and reacted grumpily. Actually, no, it was to Kalantek. It was to Kalantek. You have no reason to be upset. It's like, you have no reason to be upset. Yeah, remember Lone Wolf. It's a renewal or a new one. I think it's a renewal. Is there answer? No worries, all good. Okay, let's just go and smack some people. Très bien, magnifique. It's nice when we have said that. Exactly. Don't you dare. You're gonna get slapped.
You need to shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Arena AI is dodgy. That's all I can say. Arena AI is dodgy. Stupid ghost. How's it going? You think you will still continue with the game if they start adding 7-star relics? Well, the relics are coming in the autumn. That's a fact. So you might as well leave now. If you have that type of attitude, then I can inform you that relics are guaranteed to be introduced maximum in 2 to 3 months' time. So, yeah. Welcome to leave now. I will see how it goes. I will not throw a hissy fit without actually experiencing it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the idea, but one of the things has to happen right now, right? The game has to progress. There has to be things to chase. 3 things can happen right now. The next thing that Kabam does. The game dies or closes down or whatever. And I assume you don't want that. 7 stars come immediately, which would likely be the option that I would go for, because that is the devil we know and we have experienced it already twice with 5 and 6 stars. And we would have to rebuild our rosters. Our third thing, relics come, thus pushing 7 stars back, giving us new items to chase. But it's still just prolonging the inevitable. We're gonna get relics and 7 stars. And therefore, once again, is the reason why I'm not a fan of relics. Because they just postpone the inevitable as far as I'm concerned. That being said, it has to happen. So, the question is not whether it will happen, the question is how it will happen and when it will happen. If you're not okay with that, then you're just in denial. And you might as well pack your coffer now. And yeah, don't listen to Arman about that Venom thing. That's a horrible advice. Arman, don't ever give advice to people. Like, don't ever do that again. It's a very shitty advice. My new alliance man's got 2 5-star dooms from a 1 quest count crystals. Well, I only have gotten 3 and 4 stars from that. 2 for 1 can't wait for 7-star building roster. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say that I can't wait, but I'm just gonna say that I much rather take 7 stars over relics and all the other bullshit. Level up is on. Ooh, level up is on. Okay. What are relics? Artifacts, gears, weapons. Effectively. Equipable items. Like you play, I don't know, World of Warcraft, whatever. You can equip boots or sword to your champion to increase its stats or give it new abilities and crap like that. That's relics, that's artifacts, that's gears. What's up, Trey Gaines? How are you doing? Ronin is getting a value only buff, more than likely. Kinda sucks, I know how much time it takes to progress. It's kinda scary to think that one day MCOC will end. Well, yeah. But it will, well, it has a potential to keep going for many, many years. But people with backwards thinking that, I think it was it you who just said that if relics or 7 stars come, then you're gonna stop playing or whatever? Anyways, the only danger of this game dying is either Kabam fucks up majorly and is unable to rectify it, or people with backwards thinking like you make... Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Are we back? I think we're back. But yeah, the game has the potential to go for a really, really long time. But the only thing that will endanger the game is, number one, Kabam fucking up and refusing to fix it. That could kill the game. And number two is people with backwards thinking, like people who just said, oh, if 7 stars come or relics come, I'm quitting and shit like that. That is a backwards ass thinking. And if people get behind that, then that is the only second viable scenario how this game dies, realistically. And the third one is somebody makes significantly better game that fills the same roles, basically. But okay, let's not think about that. Because game has to go somewhere. Game always has to go somewhere. If there is nothing to change, the game has no meaning. These games only have a meaning as long as they can excite us. As long as they can give items to chase, champions to acquire. As long as something matters. If you have every single champion in the game at rank 5 as a... at rank 5 as a 6 star, and you have all the content explored and you're just waiting like for anything new to be released to demolish it, and nothing matters anymore. Like, why do you play the game? It's pointless. Majority of the people would leave. The thing that keeps us coming back is the idea that we don't have everything that we want, and we are playing or fighting and trying to get the things that we're excited by. The reason why war is so shit right now is because it doesn't excite anybody anymore. Like, you know, like war is one of the game modes that can make my heart race. Why does it make my heart race? Because the stakes matter. Because I don't want to let my team down, because it's kind of prestige. Like, you know, there's a ton of intangibles in this game. But it always has to give you items to chase. Imagine if for $100 you got 50 million units, you could open all the cabs and buy all the things wherever units can be used. There's no reason for this game to exist, because everybody would have everything. The game is still alive because things are not easy. And you can't get everything you want. I was talking to myself for a bit. As a unique character and 70-year-old story. Yeah, well, that is one of the problems. They shouldn't be doing that. They should be embracing Marvel brand more than Kabam brand, which is something that's pissing off exponentially more people. Kabam, I think, has gotten too arrogant, and they think they are the shit, when in reality, Marvel is the shit, and that's why I play this game. And that is starting to piss me off quite badly, to be honest. Not just me, many people. I don't care for Gabe or his champions much. Release something new that you have made once a year, fair enough, but this year we already have had like 4 unique characters or something like that. It's like, fuck that. I don't give a shit about like Dufus Puncher. Don't know who the fuck she is. You know what I mean? And if they had made her like an amazing champion, yeah, okay, it would make sense. I would kind of like lean on her, like Aegon, for instance. People eventually learn to love Aegon, stuff like that. But if they make these new champions that are like mediocre, they're fucking waste of space. And yeah, Marvel has so many fan favorite characters that just waiting to get added, and it's a real shame that we're wasting space with all of this bullshit. And again, like, if you want to release something new, then fine, do it, but it's just too fucking much. It's too much. Like, this year, out of what, 13 released characters, 4 are his brainchild. Like, who the fuck does he... I'm playing Marvel Contest of Champions, not Gabe's Contest of Champions. And I want to make that perfectly clear. Because I travel in some place, kind of like... For any word on the next champ of pain? I don't know. Well, just wait, me, Doc. Gonna come later today. And again, that's a stupid question. Which champion buff I'm looking forward to when I only know about one? It's like, come on, people. You're meant to be doctor. Like you're trying to diagnose a patient before the disease, like before the exam. Which champion buff I'm looking forward to the most? I have no idea about 2 of the buffs. I only know what Diablo buffs look like, right? It's kind of like you asking another colleague, so how do you think which, I don't know, which cancer is gonna kill the patient first? Lung, brain, or scrotum cancer? But you have only done the x-ray on one. I have no idea. You're meant to be a doctor. I'm disappointed. Which I had said, oh, buff OG Avengers and buff Superior Iron Man and Groot and Sentry. Those are champions that have to be buffed. I think Kabam owes some respect to their source material. Someone is on board? Nah, I'm good. Playing Kitty. I came here for Captain America and Iron Man. Marvel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that's the point. That's why I'm so pissed off about the champions that are coming right now. Jabari Panther doesn't know who you are either. She doesn't look like a panther anyways. Really, she's cool with that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Why the F fuck hasn't Sandman been added to the game? The ones on the list. Oh, again, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question objectively. Because I don't know the buffs of the 2 of them. Their brain and scrotum cancer, Levi scrotum out to this. Made no sense to change the body panther from a big ass buff to the chick that. Yep, I know. I know. Nothing makes sense that they do. Nothing makes sense that they do. Really hoping they buff at least Sentry, Captain America, and Rocket this year. Well, we'll see what happens. I doubt that you're gonna get all of them, maybe one of them. Sour Max and Sorcerer Supreme came out in 2019, so it was a year before, I believe. No? Were they last year? I don't remember. Oh no, they were last year's champions. But yeah, those are like, yeah, those are MROC champions, so they are the OG champions. But they're anyways, doesn't matter. I don't like anything to do with MROC in this game. Oopsies. And I don't like anything to do with Gabe in this game at this point either. As in like his own original creations. It's enough. I have had enough of that. Yeah, I don't think people will notice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Boss will be Steel Warrior again, Void and Purgatory, just to piss us off. Probably. Oh yeah, and that is all. I mean, like, no, like, the fact that game has storylines, I'm like all for that. It doesn't matter 5, 10 or 15%, you know, it still gives room for some meta jokes and some inside stuff and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. Like, let them write that story, but in general, I just don't want to see any of the... I want to play Marvel game, I don't want to play Gabe's game. Silver Surfer the Fallen. I doubt that he's coming. Yeah, I know. Ebony Moss situation is quite brutal. Ebony Moss situation is quite brutal. No, okay, Michael. I see where you're coming from, but it's also false, because the old content today is being tackled by significantly over-ranked rosters and way better offensive options. You're saying it's making it harder, and it would be true in a vacuum. But you're completely ignoring to account for the fact that new players today have access to Ghost, Archangel, and freaking Doctor Doom and shit like that. When we had to play it with like 3 good champions and rest of them absolute piles of rubbish. Old content is very, 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 very easy by old standards, like as in like old content used to be hard. Act 4 used to be insanely hard when it came out because we didn't have good champions to use against whatever they put up to us. And now it's just like a walk in the park. Not to mention the fact that most people do, like when we were doing Act 4 for instance, we had to use 4-star rank 3, rank 2, rank 4 champions. People these days use 5-star rank 3s, 5-star rank 4s. So that argument is just bullshit. Everything in game gets a lot easier comparative to when it's released. Labyrinth of Legends now, for instance, so much easier compared, because you can bring in a rank 3 6-star and run through it in under an hour. When it first came out, it was a nightmare, it was a challenge, and the same stands true for every old content. So even if a champion or a fight or 10 fights get somewhat harder, still doesn't account for the fact that you have way better champions at way higher rank with way better offensive options to clear that content. So I personally take a lot of issue with somebody moaning about champion buff program and using an argument about old content gets harder. Bullshit. Old content has gotten so much easier that Kabam has to go back and like change that content up because it's too easy, it's too boring, and everybody is just sleeping through it. Even variants, people, oh, like variant 2 is getting harder, whatever, or whatever. When variant 2 came out, for instance, people had like 3 rank 5 champions at the top end of the game, or 5 rank 5 champions at the top end of the game, and most of us use like rank 4 5-stars and rank 3 5-stars and shit like that. And now people bring in rank 5 5-stars, rank 3 6-stars, and it's like, oh, variant 3 got harder. It's like, shut up, you spoiled baby. Not to mention that we had significantly less XL champions back in the day, and a lot of people still ended up using like Rhinos and Juggernauts and whatever just because we didn't have a ton of XL champions. Or as many options when that came out. Yeah, variant 1 was insane when it came out, compared to the fact that you can do it now itemless. Even though some of the champions there have been buffed. It's just, again, one of those insanely narrow-sighted, intellectually dishonest comments and arguments, where you make it sound something to be an issue without taking in consideration everything else around the issue. Rank for 4 stars for UC. Yeah, exactly. I used the rank for 4 stars for UC. Or no, wait, I did have some rank 5 4 stars. But yeah, that's what we had to use. But keep in mind that the champions back then, there were no amazing options for most of it. Like, you know what I mean? Can you check out the date when 5.2 came out? And then understand what champions were in the game. How many units should I aim for 4th of July? 18k to be safe, ideally. I mean, 15k will get you the most of the stuff, but often they have like additional offer for 3k if you're interested. So, ideally 18k. And yeah, you can also find resources and stuff these days, and like everything is way easier. Like when I started the game, it took me like 3 months to get a 4-star champion. And it was a shit 4-star. People get 4 stars they want today. If they play for a significant one. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh no, this fight's harder now. I'm a victim of my time. Life's so hard. How will I beat this boss now with my rank 5 ghost if he gets buffed? Oh my god. It's so not fair. Fucking hipsters. Yeah, exactly. Star-Lord was one of the, if not the, well, Star-Lord is one of the best champions. So you can imagine the competition Star-Lord had, like. And now people are like, okay, yeah, I'll just ghost it. I'm cool. I swear, people that starting the game now have no idea. I have no idea how hard that content used to be. Rank 3 Black Widow Clairvoyant and Mole Man. If I start rank 5. I'd personally rank up Mole Man. Let's see what I discuss it. Well, again, even chapter 6, when chapter 6 came out, like when 6.1, 6.2 came out, people had fuck all resource wise. Like whoever is doing Act 6 right now is likely having significantly better account than most people did back then, and way better options with way more champions, even on Act 6. Even on Act 6. Like, good example is when 6.3 came out, Darkhawk boss was like a nightmare, right? And then a whole bunch of other bosses. And that was before Magneto buff. So a lot of people struggled. And then Magneto gets buffed, and half of the bosses in Act 6, you know, oh, just Magneto it. Just Magneto it. Your offensive options definitely increase in as high, if not higher rate than defensive hurdles due to the buffs. So no. Buffs do make some fights harder, but passage of time, in addition to your updated offensive toolkit, thanks to those same buffs, all multiply in significantly higher impact than whatever those defensive buffs are there on any piece of content. People doing Act 6 today are not doing nowhere near the same level of difficulty of the content that people did it when it came out. Because you have way more champions in game, you have way more offensive options, Act 6 has been nerfed, and you have access to higher ranked champions easier. You understand that on 6 point whatever came out, people didn't have rank 3 6 stars, for instance. People who are exploring Act 6 now likely do. Not to mention that, yeah, you have the Magnetos and all Molemans and Falcons dealing with the fights that we couldn't deal effectively with before. Yeah, 6.26 champion boss. It used to be insane, and there were only like 4 decent options. You could get it down with more champions, but you had hardly ever answers. And then over the course of next year, it comes out like 8 mystic champions that can just poop on that fight, for instance. Oh. Anybody who doesn't do content on day 1 gets to do easier content. in effect. That's how it is. And buff program does not change that. If anything, it improves your options and chance to deal with that content. That's what I feel anyways. If you feel differently, you're more than welcome to put together a decent argument and I'll discuss it. But without explaining it perfectly, I will not accept that as some sort of self-evident truth. Psychomans, yeah, Psychomans overall suck. I think the reason we have our contest stage, we have, yeah, of course they do. The gates are nightmare for, yes. Arena really helping me. Nice, congrats, Sonam. Congrats. Jack's next part was a pain. There were plenty of pains, but yeah, Jack's was like a horrible nightmare fight. A lot of people got stuck. Darkhawk is outdated, yes. Mysterio was hard prior nerf, agree. Normally you can't test damage number properly. That's also probably true. Best counter versus champion at 6.2 at the time. It was like Symbiote Supreme, I think, was universally known as the best counter. My first time, my exploration runs, I ended up quaking him half the times. And then finishing with cap or something. But the fight was itself a lot different. Champion used to be harder. He got nerfed to the ground. Previously, a couple of blocked hits killed you. And you need to get 5 prowess triggers, and yeah, he hit a lot harder. He dealt a lot more damage and through every single avenue. What's up, Sudahan? Guy in the corner without Magneto? Well, your failure to acquire Magneto should not be a reason for pity. I think most people can be good in the game in a few months back up. That matters. But exactly, they need to get better at the game, and that is the reality of it. It doesn't change the fact that it is easier for them than it was for us. But they are worse players. Because they haven't played the game for so long. That is also a fact. But that's not the game's fault. It's not the game's design. It's nothing to do with that. It's up to them to become better. Every champs deserve to be buffed. False. Yesterday I completed 6.2. Nice, congratulations. Storyline of Tokyo Ghoul seems completely separate. I have no idea. I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, what champs will start? How now? That is also clutch. Well, they don't have the skill level, but it's up to them to get it. It's up to them to learn, to practice, to do the challenge, to do whatever. But we got stuck on harder content as well initially, you know? We all had content that we couldn't clear immediately. And we had to learn things. So do they when they get stuck. It's quite simple as that. It's all about your personal attitude and learning and how you deal with obstacles. You can go on forums and cry about the fact that something is hard now, or you can do something about it and get better at something. Hey, what's up, Issa? I'm doing well, thank you. I'm just about to finish the stream though in a few minutes, but thank you for popping in. Yeah, they did make Captain America Infinity War harder, that is true. Well, there are still more options. Like, I have nearly soloed that fight with She-Hulk, for instance. Stark and Spider-Man can do that fight. Doctor Doom, with that guaranteed crit synergy, can do that fight very well. And as the time goes by, there are more and more options. But yeah, that Cap Infinity War fight was made a lot harder. Yeah, they're so much easy. Enjoy those. Well, yeah, Backdraft is a very useful tool. For the nerf with the champs boss, I could only beat him with. Well, there you go. There you go, before the nerf. But now he's nerfed and he's easier. And you also have a ton more options to do that fight. I'd say something on during September, October, November, and December. I won't be able to join your live stream except for the half time in October, December. It's all good, man. I'm here whenever you have time. You should always prioritize college, studies, family, everything else around in your life. And if you do find yourself being bored or having some time, I'm gonna be here, man. That's the entire point. This is just a place to chill, chat, entertain yourself when you have time. Don't ever feel obligated or prioritize being here over things that truly matter. How many Kabaman players are actually good at this game? I don't know. I don't think many, if any. I don't think many, if any. Catch it, Nat? Alright, see ya. I can't watch Loki yet. I need to wait for my girlfriend. What's up, Darken? You're catching me at the very tail end as well. Why do you do this? Kabam John is good? Okay, Kabam John. There we go. Thanks for the support. Anytime. So yeah, this is the last set of fights, and then I'm just gonna go open some crystals and stuff, and we can do stuff. I mean, we can finish it up. Hopefully I get some more units. Boom, sorry. I have 13 TFB and like 19 to 12, but I don't have any tier 1 alpha. That's on you. Well, to be honest though, tier 1 alpha, like, once you start ranking up 6 stars, you have no real problem with tier 1 alpha. Like, I don't struggle with tier 1 alpha anymore. Because 6-star champions don't need it. Oh, come on, the level 1 is so useless, I hate it. Very worthy at work. You know, it happens. You have been a good person to talk to. You gonna sub? Thank you, Emer. Appreciate that. Yeah, parry and dex are some of the very basic early skills that you should 100% learn. Okay, this is gonna be crazy, by the way. Because I am planning to make another video on Scarlet Witch, because she does have some insane matchups. Your job? This is my job at the moment. It used to be my side job, but I'm trying to do this full time. Not too much 7 alphas. You know, I had to because of spring cleaning, because they offered like 50 tier 1 alphas, and I was struggling to use them all. But I did manage. I did manage at the end. Okay. Now let's open some arena crystals. Let's open some arena crystals. Can I get 2 batches in? Yes, perfect. Here we go. Here we go. 60 units. Caribbean. Come on, one more. 75. Ah, bad. Still, you know, I'm back at 3,200 units. Not too bad. Either way. What's up, JJ? But, yeah. I got to go. We'll be back later today. 5 minutes before Summer of Pain Week 2 goes live. I shall be live too. See you guys.
I'm in danger!